Hey everyone, this is Pharaoh Silver, the Pharaoh of Beer Money Finance, and this is the February 2025 Beer Money Portfolio Month in Review. It was nearly destined to be a super slow month if it were not for the leftovers coming in from the Raid Shadow Legends massive offer I had from Freecash back in January and a few of Frog's Kitchen. We'll go over that when we get to Freecash, but this is going to be a significantly shorter month in review than the past few months, mainly because I've been more focused on Beer Money Mania and getting everything done on it, so sorry about that. We're going to continue that with the month of March as well, and then hopefully I'll have, a lot better stuff for the review come April. For now, in the month of February, we made $297.12 and spent $17.95 money spent on Frog's Kitchen to finish it up properly, for a grand total profit of $279.17 with 8 different sources. 2 apps I do want to talk about that I did put inactive though and retired. First off, Ember Fund. So, I'm aware that Ember Fund is very popular with many players. However, they had recently, a month or two ago, revised their terms of service to add a KYC, Know Your Client, and ban several states from using the app. This is telling me that Ember Fund has decided to move into being a full-fledged social casino, and as you know, we cannot use social casinos for the Beer Money portfolio because not every state can use it and it wouldn't be fair to any of you. Therefore, Ember Fund has been permanently closed from the Beer Money portfolio, and the last amount of Satoshi I earned has been added to our portfolio. Starting April, I might end up going back to Cointoply because of this. I'm not entirely sure yet, but for the month of March, I'm just going to let it be. The second app we're saying goodbye to, again, is Microsoft Rewards. Look, I tried to make it work, but honestly, I just haven't found time to go back. Not to mention earning anything on there keeps getting harder and harder. It's almost like they've been actively trying to end their program. So it too is going to be inactive, this time permanently. I will let you know in a couple months what I'll be replacing them with, but I had a few ideas. I just haven't looked into it just yet, and it's probably going to be around the April month in review where I will find a suitable replacement. Now to our earning order, we'll start with Freecash being our big winner this month, with $135.50 earned and $17.95 spent for a profit of $117.55. Now much of this is residuals from the massive Raid Shadow Legends offer in January. I also tried to move on to Eat Venture and try to work on that one, but it was way too difficult and way too grindy. I probably wouldn't have made it. So I took the advice of a Beer Money Engine subscriber, Riley, to opt instead to play Frog's Kitchen. This game was way more casual and less grindy, but still quite grindy in the latter stages. However, the game was kind of cute to play, and that made me genuinely enjoy it, if it weren't for me having to play so many ads. Now, the reason I spent $17.95 was because I was actually going to get $20 back for that $17.95. They have a spending meter system here, as you can see from any of these games, and is divided into 3, 4, or 5 levels depending on the game. Now, the first 2 levels are actually profitable. If you spend $3, you will get $5 cash back, and again, if you spend $15 more in level 2, you will get $15 back. Doing the first level especially is suggested, and the second level only if you cash out in stake, which we're not here, or needed to get a boost to get a bigger objective. The third level involves getting $20 back if you spend another $32. For bigger games with bigger cash prizes, this might be necessary if you think you can get there, but for me, I didn't need it, especially with a smaller prize of only $45 on the line. Now, I know it says 60, but 15 of it was the ad bars, and the ad bars are also lies. They're all lies, I say. For my next game, and I plan to do this somewhere around the end of March after I've done all my videos for March that are not Beer Money Mania related, is going to be Big Farm Mobile Harvest. You see here $254. This was recommended by a lot of you guys and told me that it was going to be a lot of fun. It's not very grindy. I might enjoy it. So yeah, we'll give this a try and see where it goes. I believe I get 60 days to finish all the tasks, so this will take me from March all the way through May, I think. Actually, scratch that, the 2 hardcore challenges for $100 is reach level 35 in 15 days and reach level 55 in 25 days. Not quite sure if I could do that, but I have a feeling that reaching level 60 in 60 days might actually be doable. That's where the 250, so that would be about $154, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. But looking forward to it. Again, Freecash, really awesome. In second place is my new Citi Doublecash rewards at $44. Now, the way I'm doing this is my spending habits have me spending about $1,000 to $1,200 a month, more or less. I decided to keep this amount, and depending on if I had a very spendy month or not, I would go back and forth on $1,000, $1,100, or $1,200 being my spending amount for the month. Which means in rewards, I should earn $20, $22, or $24 a month. So every 2 months, I will get a $40+ cash out, since the cash out threshold is $25, and I'm just going to miss it each month. So expect it to show up a bit in the top 3 every other month, especially if nothing good comes up for anyone below it. In third place is Bridge at $29.90. We are coming up on the end of the Earn Plus year, and it'll soon be time to renew. I will certainly be renewing. However, new users to Bridge won't be able to get in on Earn Plus at all, which is a real shame. I'm not sure if Bridge is going to be worth it when there are better alternatives out there for newer players if the Earn Plus subscription isn't available to them. Ad earnings get cut by 75%, you can't cash out to a checking account, and earnings from transactions are also cut by at least 50% depending on the category. All around, it turns Bridge into a very meh app, and I might have to reevaluate Bridge in a future Beer Money review. Re-review? In fourth place is Benjamin with 2503. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Benjamin is not great on Android, and for a while, I pretty much was ready to give up on it. But since installing it on the iPhone, it's been awesome. Been able to make my 90-cent a day ad watching goal super easily, and since I have nothing else but Benjamin and Caden on the iPhone right now, it has my full attention when I remember to press the ad button. It's easy, quick, earns me a lot, and even if the daily bonus has been nerfed from 5 cents down to 1 cent, the ad watching is still constant, pulling me as little as 50 to as much as 200 ads a day at some days, compared to only 5 to 10 on Android. So, Benjamin, not great on Android, but awesome on the iPhone. Fifth place is Atlas Earth with $25. I really don't have much to say about this that I haven't already talked about on other videos and all that. We earned another 4,000 Atlas bucks roughly this month, not enough to tier down to the 15x tier. However, that should change next month, and hopefully we'll start seeing an increase in earning on top of it. I do miss the 30x tier though. I have now made $195 in 14 months, however, and that averages about $14 a month, so for those that think that Atlas Earth can't make you money, it doesn't sound like much, but how many of these apps do I have are even capable of making me $14 a month? And increasing. Like, at this point, I'm making no less than $25 a month every single month. Sixth place is OnePulse with $20. Been a while, OnePulse. Surveys have slowed down massively the last couple months, but I think they're starting to pick back up again. Just a little bit, though. Trying to get to the next level is a pain as well. I mean, to get to the 21 cent a survey level, I need 859 more XP. And each XP boost survey is going to give you a flat 2 XP now. They no longer do bonuses if you're just starting, or if you're like one of the first that start. So considering they give out about 6 of these a day, I guess if I wanted to try, I can level up by May, but whew, man, what a grind that would be. In seventh place is Upside at $12.69. Now, a lot of this is residuals from January. I made about $5 this month from gas and eating out once at Popeyes, and that was about it. I expect the last couple months to be an anomaly, and going forward, Upside is just going to be something I use for gas or trips. It's a fun app, though, and you do earn pretty good cashback on things that are more necessary than typical cashback sites do, so I gotta give Upside its props there. Definitely the cashback on gas and the cashback on restaurants, absolutely amazing. Just saying. Great job, Upside. Finally, at 8th place, I have 1Q with $5. I had only about 50 cents going into the last 3 days, but then I got hit with so many surveys. As you can see, I actually missed a few of them as well. It allowed me to build up to a $5 earning month, and the first $5 month I've had with 1Q since I started using it. Man, I remember when I used it back in 2017, I got like 1 question my entire time I had the app for 3 years. That they've been giving me a fairly steadier stream has been really nice. Going to investments now, I haven't put in my $265 yet into anything. I missed the deadline before the first, as the first runs on a Saturday, But what I'm likely going to do is sometime in the first week of the month, I'm going to put $200 into my stock portfolio and save the rest for another phone. I will need to talk about phone farming sometime, but I have noticed that having 2 or 3 decent running phones does help your earning potential significantly. Also, Bitcoin and Ethereum took major plunges this month. I'm still in the green, barely, with Bitcoin, but with Ethereum, it is looking increasingly like I will never see this hit the green. Thankfully, I barely have very much on it, so, I'll take it. It's not too bad. My total portfolio value as of right now is $2,630.56 in 14 months. My total growth from investments is still over $100, but not going to lie, this was not a good month for investments in general. Allocation is 70% in stocks, 16% in bonds, 10% in cash, and about 3.5% in crypto. No goals for the month of March, as I am going to focus on Beer Money Mania, maybe finishing another word game on Freecash, or maybe that big farm adventure thing, and of course, getting everything ready for the new month and new channel structure coming up in April. Also, I'm going to be working on my taxes as well, and I'm going to try to get that done by this weekend. So that's pretty much the video, everyone. Like I said, short and sweet. If you like this video, please give it a like. Comment how you've done with your Beer Money journey in February, and don't forget to subscribe to Beer Money Engine. Hopefully, I have some better results for y'all in March, but I'm going to be pretty busy as well. So I'm Pharaoh Silver signing out, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.